Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. I'm sure everybody still wants to talk about the White House and what's going on there, but something else came up, and it's honestly not going to matter to most of you. I looked at the analytics, the demographic that I'm going to be talking to here. It's only about 3,000 of you. Only about 3,000 of you. But if it resonates with one, it is worth it. So, the other thing I have to start off by saying is everything here that I'm about to talk about is alleged. It's alleged. I don't even have a copy of the police report yet. I normally don't like to do things just off of news articles, but this is more of a jumping off point to a wider discussion. So, what happened? Allegedly, a 12-year-old girl was pushed to the ground at school on the playground, had her mouth covered, as a group of boys cut off pieces of her hair, called her nappy, said she was ugly, and that she never should have been born. This is said to have happened at Emmanuel Christian School. This is the ever-tolerant school that in their new hire kit makes teachers say that everything is wrong. Marriage is just between a man and a woman, no cohabitation before marriage, no premarital homosexuality, like everything is wrong. They spent a lot of time in their new hire kit attempting to regulate people's bedrooms. Maybe they should spend more time attempting to regulate the playground. This is the school where Mike Pence's wife works. The vice president's wife works here. There's a whole lot to unpack there. You have the obvious alleged assault, complete with racist overtones. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about that other thing. Ugly, never should have been born. Oh. Beauty standards are garbage, especially in the United States. Especially in the United States. We're a very diverse country, yet the beauty standards are very, very Eurocentric. And they change. Beauty standards aren't standard by any means. If you go back and look at what was like the top 50 celebrities in 1990, they're going to be very different than today. It's changing. It's becoming more diverse. It's becoming more inclusive. There's more exposure to people of color, so more of them make it into that little chart. But that's what those standards are based on. And we forget that none of that's real. None of that is real. It's all fake. And there are people trying to live up to it, and especially within the demographic I'm talking to right now. People are trying to live up to it. There's no reason to. There's no reason to. Because the people that care about that, well, we'll get there. Never let anybody tell you your worth. Now, if you are in this age bracket, I understand beauty standards are important to your self-worth right now. In the long run, they don't matter. Just trust me. The straight-A violinist, as she was in this case, she's going to have a better life than the plastic Becky in her class. I don't want to put too much of a spoiler out there, but just make sure you go to your high school reunion. It'll be entertaining. The other thing is the people that would say something like this. Ugly. Never should have been born. They're telling you their perception of your value as a person. If you're not pretty, you're nothing. You're a trophy. Trust me, it's not the guy you want. It's not the guy you want. If it's happening this young, the age this is reportedly happening, that's so deeply rooted, it's never going away. It's never going away. It's one of those unique things where You can look at how somebody values other people. And in the end, it ends up telling you a whole lot more about their value. We have a long way to go in this country. A long way to go. There's so much wrong with this. But at the end, it's the devaluation of people. Summing them up by what can be exploited from them. Apparently that's already taken root in the 6th grade. I would say that this is a very strong indictment of that school. I mean, go figure. An intolerant school produces intolerant children. Very Christian. Never, never let a man determine your worth. Because most men don't know value. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.